right, well, good morning. So for today's video, I try to do a video every day, but they're usually not edited brilliantly because I just don't have the time to do that, obviously. But video of today, we are talking about history. I love history. I bought every history curriculum there is. I mean, literally every history curriculum I think I have purchased. So I have a few interesting ones to show you that I haven't shown you before. Now, at the end of the video, I now do a yay or nay. So it's a product I love or product I don't love. Today, it's a nay, a product I wouldn't get again. But let's talk about the products of the day before I get to the history. So product of the day that I want to tell you about is this. Get ready for math. It's thicker than the other highlights ones. I bought a ton of highlights when my kids were little. So it's thicker. It's a lot thicker than the $4.99 one. So I assume it's a bit more. But look, how old are you? And you cut the candles out. And then it's counting sheep. So it's preschool, but I dare say even kindergarten could do it. It's around there. So this is counting 1 to 12, another counting 1 to 12. So I would almost say not even preschool, I would say kindergarten, but that's just me. These pictures are mixed up. Draw a circle around what you think happened first. So what it talks about is numbers, patterns, shapes, and more. And it says bonus, 16 STEM activities. And 50 plus stickers. So it's got a bunch of stickers at the back and it's got just patterns. So I think it's really good. I mean, these are the type of things I like because you can pull them out at, wherever you're waiting and do a couple pages. It's even got, look, so I definitely say this is kindergarten too, like preschool and kindergarten. 7, 7, 7, you can do the sevens. I'm pretty sure it's the only page that we did in here. But I bought like a couple of them. Okay. Next up is the Snatch book. The Snatch book is a great book. So that'll be my book of the day, if you will. Who's stealing all the stories? I'm telling you, the art in here is beautiful. If you want some amazing books, just go look at my book list online. I'm telling you, they're great, great, great. Entertaining, delightful, lovely, wonderful, interesting books. All different topics I'm working on, all different lists out of all the books I love. This is Disasters in History. Last time I showed you this, I hadn't had a chance to review it, but now I have, and I think it's really good. I really like it. But I'm not sure if it's just that the history itself, the stories are really entertaining, or just the way they did it was entertaining. I don't know. But it's just a graphic novel, so you can decide who. This is just Disasters in History. So it's got, the Donner Party, Apollo 13, Challenger explosion, and things like that. I love graphic novels for stuff. All right, so let's get to our topic. So today, oh wait, I wanted to give you a piece of advice. So the piece of advice today is, I was talking to my son and he had lost something, like in a game he was playing and he had lost and he was very upset and this came to me. And so I want to share it with you because it might help you. So I was sitting down with him and I said, listen, if you continually win at something, it's because it's too easy for you. So it's just a challenge you haven't met yet if you lose. And so then you just got to tackle it a different way, learn something new, do something different, maybe do it with someone else. All right, so let's talk about, this is secular. So we got some Christian ones, we got some secular ones. This is Curiosity Chronicles. Now what I like about it is, so when I say it's secular, it's really what I mean is they cover every religion in here. So it's not one particular religion. So it's Ted and Mona, and Mona's words are bigger. So like the parent can read Mona and then a child can read Ted. So that's the way it's designed. It's designed not to have a bunch of information, like a bunch of dates and things, because little kids don't remember that, or young children don't remember that. And here it's got, at the end, it's got, if you want to know more. So it's just a snapshot of history that they go through. It has a full-on curriculum, but to me, this is enough of a curriculum when it comes to history. I just don't think you need to do that much for history, but we just love, 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 love history. Now, I just love these books. I think they're amazing. The problem I have with Abeka is the price, right? Like, who doesn't have a problem with that price? Like, goodness gracious. But these books they're $20 each book, which again, and they're different levels. So if you look at Abeka, they got like these levels. So I really think that you can utilize using some of Abeka and without doing the whole program. And that's what I've done. I'm telling you, these stories are really interesting. You can read them. It says 2, like level 2, but I've started them in grade 1. And it's just really interesting book. So it covers all through history. So you go from the canoe all the way to the car, right? So all through history, these are what you're going to cover. And so it's got a poem occasionally. And like, this is a boy. And what I like about these that they do that I really wish Notgrass did more was have these personal stories. Like when I got Notgrass, I honestly thought that I was getting these personal stories about like these kids or these people traveling over America, and it was not that. It was not the case. And it was a little drier than this. This, I think, because I also have Sonlight, the HBL, which I did a video on. This, I think, is, so this right here, so this is Abeka. This is from HBL. And it's a good book. I'm not saying it's not a good book. It is. It's a good book. It's a good book. And what I like about this one is, so this is a family that came across. So this is what I was looking for, is family stories told. This is a family that comes across in this book. Now, a lot of the Abeka books are like that. They're the first, I don't know if it's called first person stories, where they grow and where you follow the family through. And as they get older, like these are the 4, so this is grade 4, the stories get a little more, you know, a little older. And I really like these stories. I think they're great. And this is the American Heritage program, or our American Heritage. So in at least the first 4 years in Abeka, you're talking about, well, 3, right? Because grade 2 and up, you're talking about America. And this book, there's one comparatively that I've showed you in HBL, and I think this one is the best. This one is the best in my opinion. Abeka, the America program, which is done just through literacy. It's not, the other ones I bought, like the HBL one, I was pretty excited about. It's a little dry compared to this. This is really interesting, and it doesn't bore you with stuff. I'm not sure what grade it starts at. I think grade 4, or 3 or 4. Yeah, it doesn't say, oh, 3. There's a 3 up there. Another reason I like Abeka is they clearly label them. And you can buy it, you know, I'll have the link on the website. And it does has questions and answers in here. So this is Christopher Columbus's route. So I want to say that okay, so just take a look at, so this is the Abeka one. So it covers 3 different topics, and here is the founding of America, the expansion of America, and the modernization of America. I'll be out in a minute. I just need 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Just do what you're doing. 5 more minutes, please. Please, please, please. So this is our American heritage, right? So just the founding of America. So Unit 1 is the founding of America. And then it's got interesting stories about Christopher Columbus, and then you can put some answers in there. So it's almost like a book and a workbook all in one. They do have, I didn't get the teacher's manual. I don't know if I have the teacher's manual, but a lot of times to save money on Abeka, I don't get the teacher's manuals. Because it's like if you go to buy the kindergarten curriculum for Abeka, like, so you're looking at, okay, $500 for the teachers, for the kids stuff, another $500 for the teacher stuff, another few hundred if you want the video lessons on top of it, like a teacher to teach it to them. So it's just pricey if you have, you know, more than one child. So what I've done is just buy some specific books that they have. And I think they're great. They're very interesting. And then lastly, if you want just as like a teacher's manual, it is the Usborne Encyclopedia of World History with internet links. I never look at those internet links. But it's got the prehistoric world, the ancient world, the medieval world, in the last 500 years. Anyway, you can see inside. I think they're great for kind of like teachers. You can get the Kingfisher one, the red book, if you want one that is Christian based, like that doesn't have the Big Bang Theory or evolution in it. You can get the Kingfisher book, and that just starts right at ancient history. So these, I don't always find them that interesting, just because to pull out a book and only read 2 pages seems kind of pointless to me, like to kids. But I think it's good for a teacher's manual because you get to look at it and you can learn some things from it and then teach them those things, talk about those things with them. All right. So there you go. I've given you a peek in that. And now my product of the day that I wouldn't get again. So this is yay or nay time, critical and creative thinking activities. So I have bought a ton of critical thinking books, like just a ton of them. And in my next video, I'm actually filming right now, which will be the day after you read this one. I'm actually gonna show you a critical thinking kit that we use pretty much every day. Not every day, but every day we do homeschool, it's gotta be done. So the reason I don't like this is it's ridiculously easy. Like for grade 1, it's ridiculously easy, for the most part. Like find 2 of the flowers that are the same. So write something that is true about summer, write something that is not true about something, that's kind of interesting. But for the most part, when you go through this, it's just really easy. Like circle the one that does not belong. Circle the one that does not belong. So I just think maybe for kindergarten, but for grade 1, I don't know. I just think it's too easy. I just wouldn't get it again. Out of all the critical thinking stuff I have, follow the directions to decorate the tree. Color the big round ornaments red. Color small round ornaments blue. All right, so, but I do like that it's themed, so you can pull out their perforated pages and you can do Valentine's Day. So it's got Valentine's Day 100th day of school. We don't need that, but you got cats and dogs. Like, look at this, which does not belong? I mean, that's pretty obvious. Well, why? I don't know, because it's got nothing on them. There, or you could do, because it's laying down. So it's all right, you might like it. I'll put it on the website because again, you guys might like it. I don't know, I just didn't care for it. All right, I hope that was relatively interesting. And again, I'm about to film tomorrow's video. All right, so we'll talk to you later, bye.